Good morning, students. My name is Hilary. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Computer and Robotics Education. To take you on a course titled Curriculum Studies in Computer Education with course code COE 612. So in this course, we are going to look at what a curriculum is, various terms that are associated with a curriculum, the components of curriculum, approaches to curriculum design, procedures used in curriculum development, curriculum implementation, and curriculum evaluation. So, what is a curriculum? A curriculum is a collection of lessons, assessment, and other academic content that is taught in a school or in a program or even in a class by a teacher. It can also be defined as a planned learning experiences offered to learners in the school. So as you can see, this course I'm teaching you now is part of computer education curriculum. So it is to be transmitted through a teacher while you students learn it. So this is what we mean by a curriculum. So we also have what we call hidden curriculum. And the hidden curriculum refers to unwritten, unofficial, and often unintended lessons, values, and perspectives that students learn in school. For instance, students may begin to appreciate the way a teacher talks or the way the teacher dresses. This is not written in the curriculum, but the students have learned it. So that is what we call hidden curriculum. Okay, we also have what we call learning experiences. Learning experiences refers to any interaction, course, program, or other experiences in which learning takes place, whether it occurs in traditional settings, that is in school classrooms, or non-traditional academic settings, outside school location, outdoors environment, or whether it includes traditional educational interaction, student learning from teachers and professors, or non-traditional interaction, student learning through games and interactive software application. So you now see that you as a student, you can learn through the lecture the teacher is delivering to you, or you can as well do what? Learn through video games or an interactive software or learning management system. So through all these means, the students gather what? Learning experiences. So we also have what we call curriculum content. Curriculum content simply means the totality of what is to be taught in a school system. The content component of teaching learning situation refers to important facts, principles, and concepts to be taught. This content must be in line with the learning experiences, and there must be clear-cut objective to be achieved at the end of the lesson. So in curriculum content, everything that the learner needs to know must be contained in the curriculum. So there are several criteria to be considered in selecting curriculum content. That is what is to be taught to the learner. The validity of what is to be taught to the learner must be established. Also, you look at what we call self-efficacy. It must also be taken care of while selecting what is to be taught to the learner. By self-sufficiency, we are looking at less teaching effort and educational resources. But I also have what we call significance. In significance, it must contribute to basic idea to achieve overall aims of the curriculum. So it must also be there is also a criteria that is STEM learnability. It should be within the range of experience of the learner. You cannot be teaching what is meant for the secondary school to a nursery school student. So all these things must be taken care of while you are developing the content of your curriculum. Okay, we have what we call curriculum development. So in curriculum development, the curriculum development process systematically organizes what will be taught, who will be taught, and how it will be taught. Each component affects and interacts with other components. For example, what will be taught is affected by who is being taught, their stage of development in age, maturity, and education. All these things should be taken care of while you are developing your curriculum. So we also have what we call curriculum design. This focuses on the creation of the overall course blueprint, mapping content to learning objective. This includes how to develop a course outline and build a course. Each learning objective is met with assessment strategies, exercises, content, subject matter analysis, and interactive activities. So in designing your curriculum, all these things should be properly integrated so that the intended aim will be achieved. So now, let's look at what we call content of a curriculum. Curriculum has 4 different components, and this includes curriculum aims, goals, and objectives. When we talk about curriculum aims, goals, and objectives, we are now talking about the expected or desired outcome of the curriculum. We try to capture what are to be taught to the learner. The vision, the philosophy to be achieved in the curriculum are being included in this component of curriculum. They are defined by purpose of the curriculum and what to be acted upon. We also have like 4 main factors to be considered in formulation of educational objective. We have to look at the society, the knowledge, the learner, and the learning process. So these are what we are to consider in formulation of educational objectives. So the second component of the curriculum is curriculum content and subject matter. So in curriculum content and subject matter, the component is concerned with the selection of information to be learned in school, including the learning experiences and the subject matter. We also have various criteria that should be considered in selection of this, such that the content will actually reflect what the learner is supposed to learn. Then another component of the curriculum that we are supposed to look at is what we call learning experiences, curriculum experiences. So in curriculum experiences, it encompasses the learning experiences, instructional strategies, and method used in the implementation of the curriculum. So, for instance, you cannot use theory to teach a course that is practically oriented. So in these curriculum experiences, we are now trying to bring in various strategies, methods that are supposed to be used in the instructional delivery. Then the last aspect of the component of curriculum is curriculum evaluation. Curriculum evaluation refers to formal determination of the quality, effectiveness, value of the program under the supervision of a teacher. So here we try to find out that if the curriculum, if the intended objectives are being met, if the curriculum is giving out what the learner is supposed to know. So if the curriculum is doing that after the evaluation, then it continues being used. Otherwise, there may be need for modification. So we also know that it is very important for we to understand the objectives, the content of the curriculum before we can carry out the evaluation. So in our next lecture, we are going to look at approaches to curriculum design and procedures used in curriculum design. Thank you.